Hello there, YouTubers. This is your boy Sal. This is video 1 of the sound box that I modified here from the Kato Sound Box, but this is going to be for an automotive project. And yes, automotive. I'm going to actually be driving with this sound box. It's going to emulate sounds of the BQ23-7, which is a locomotive that was not preserved in preservation for any museums. They were all scrapped by the beginning or ending, I believe, around the time of 2001. The BQ, the B stands for the biaxle. It doesn't have a center axle. It's only 4-wheel trucks, front and rear. The Q stands for quad cab, and 23 stands for 2300 horsepower. The 7 is, of course, it made in the 70s, the 70s series -7s. Now, the sound card I got in there, Kato USA released recently, fairly recently, I think towards the ending of last year, an Alco sound card for PA. A PA1 and a PA1, RS2, RS3, and RSC3, and I wanted to have something that's close to the chugging sound of the 70s series, not the 80 and 90 and the ES44 and the P42 the P42s, but I wanted something that was the chug without the whopping sound before it engages with the radiator fans and stuff. And not only that, but I have my indicator lights for air compressor, front overhead, dual beam headlights that I have, real locomotive headlight housings with the PAR 56 bulbs. This is going to be for the ditch light steady on, alternating, and it's going to be a secondary switch where power will go to the strobe. So this is alternating flash, and then that's going to be for I'm going to have a strobe at the top that goes around like a transit strobe, and this is going to be also for the rear headlights, the dual beams that I'll have in the rear. No ditch lights in the back, just single rear. Actually, the BQ23-7 doesn't have any ditch lights. They just have the 2 overhead lights. But I'm putting that feature on there just because of, the road worthy, making it, because they're going to probably pull me over if I don't have any bottom headlights. So I'm going to play for you the sound. It's going to go from regular sound to idle to chug, and it's going to go from bell to chug. I do have a steel bell, but I just want to devote my whole 5-gallon air tank to a Nathan K3LA. So to no further ado, here's the sound. I'm not gonna play it too loud because I got someone here, and but this thing gets pretty stinking loud. I'm gonna also have these temporary speakers though. I'm gonna have like a big giant subwoofer first. I'm gonna have speakers that emulate on the sides, do like grill areas, like how the intake vents for the radiators. So I'm going to have that real cutouts in the cargo van that I'm going to have, which is going to be a Dodge Ram B1500. So my fiance wants something that's kind of short and long. So, I'm proud that she's even invested into my hobby. So I like to accommodate something that she would like. She thinks a shorter van would look cute. So... I want her involved into it. She likes it. Not every man has their woman involved in their hobbies, but it's pretty cool. And also, I'm going to talk about this for a while because this here, that's going to go right here over this area. I'm going to make a fitting with ABS. All this is going to be ABS plastic. When it's going to be done. That's going to go up there, go towards the top. I'm going to have a CB radio that has the railroad channels on it, with a walkie-talkie receiver and a speaker, and And then these buttons here is going to be, it's going to have an extender stick where at the top you can press down for the engine start and stop. Going to have the bell, air. So in case you want to play around with it so people can hear it from outside. It's going to be extremely loud with the subwoofers out there. And so I'm going to do one round of just the engine all the way to notch 8, and then followed by again with the bell. Show you how extremely loud this can sound. This is not as loud as it gets, but this is what I'm going to do for right now. And I'm also going to have those 4 little bezel windows with the 2 of them for the air pipe gauges, the airflow, and then the one for the brake power. And they're all going to be LEDs, so it's all going to light up at night. So this gives a chug of the Alco, but it also sounds like the chug of BQ23-7. And I'm going to have a controllable wheel where it slips into a notch, so it doesn't freely swing, but you just snap it into one. Put it to idle and play the bell so this video won't be too long. See, this bell's gonna be loud enough to the speaker where I don't have to use the real bell that I have from a GE locomotive. That bell's going to sound pretty loud, so I don't need the real one on there. So that bell is pretty loud. I really don't need to have that when I get the big subwoofers on there. It's not going to be necessary. It's going to be the same loudness as a real bell, so I don't have to deal with putting that heavy bell on there and more airline fittings and all that stuff. I'll probably keep that for the house. Maybe make it some locomotive display at the house, and then just keep that for there. But for the van itself, I'll have that played through there since I have a feature. I have about 4 of these buttons. I have a green one, a white one, and a red one. And it'll extend over the top. But that's about it. Video 2 will show that a lot of the progress of this being made properly and all of this put together, really, just to show you the progress I've made. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to show you the shutdown sequence, and then I'll be signing off. So that's going to be cool for outside. Well, I hope you enjoyed it.